So what happens when you're on vacation when Star Wars Resistance Season 2, Episode 2, A Quick Salvage Run drops? Well, what happens is that your review comes out Wednesday. I'm John Berry, and as you've probably already figured out, today I'm going to be reviewing the second episode of the second season of Star Wars Resistance entitled A Quick Salvage Run. Before I get into my review, if you find yourself enjoying it at any time, please be sure to leave a like. And also, if you want to, feel free to follow me on social media. The links are in the description. So, what did I think of this episode? To begin with, I thought it was much better than the first episode. If you saw my review for episode 1 of the second season, you know that I was quite frustrated by Kaz's clumsiness. And while here there's a little bit, it's much more toned down. It's more like in moments that's clearly not his thing. And it wasn't really, and it made more story sense why he was clumsy in a few moments. I did not pick up on that at all. Really, I didn't feel like it was there just to be there. This episode also felt stronger as a whole, more in line, like, okay, I wish this is what they started with, I understand why they did the previous episode, but this was a much stronger episode and would have made a much better start to the second season, in my opinion. So, basically, just to sum up the episode, the Kaz, Niku, and then the pirates go over to the Destroy First Order Siege Dreadnought, I think it was a Siege Dreadnought, the main data for, I believe, from The Last Jedi, because they're in the Dakar system, and they were seeing the after effects of the battle. So they go over to the ship to salvage it because they need fuel. Hyperfuel. Which, yes, fuel is a thing in Star Wars. Here is confirming it. Though it does seem like established that the fuel lasts a long time, but you need some. That's what it seems to be establishing. And then, of course, the pirates also scavenge some other stuff, too, that who knows how beneficial, but some food and medical supplies probably would be beneficial. And then, of course, Niku's just wondering what it is like to be a pirate, and, of course, not fully getting it, just seeing the scavenging and plundering side of it. But, yeah. Of course, the First Order shows up, and so they just have to hold them off and all that, and they barely escape in the end. But, it's, well, what's the word I'm looking for? It is because of Tam that that the First Order finds them, because of, not really because of Tam, more because of Kaz sent a message to Tam, and then Tam turned that message over. We saw that in the previous episode, which I saw was one of the stronger elements. Okay, Tam didn't turn the message over / comic till this episode, but it's clear that she never really actually got to listen to the message. And then, of course, the First Order Agent Tyranny, well, she obviously, she told Tam about the message, though just twisted it just enough so that way that it would ensure that Tam would not, would still be mad at Kaz and that motivation. And also we learned that Commander Pyro wants Tam to be conditioned, but Agent Tyranny believes it's best for now to not condition Tam, basically the First Order conditioning to ensure complete loyalty. Because Tyranny sees that as long as Tam remains unconditioned, they can still track the Colossus. How? Not quite sure how that's going to play out, but probably through Kaz trying to contact her and that kind of stuff, and use. So it's clear that the First Order is using her, not just using her as a soldier, but using her as a person. If that makes any sense, what I'm trying to say there. And then, of course, that one character that we saw in season 1, I forget the name, but that kind of younger pie who kind of, basically, I'm just trying to remember, I forget his name, but he shows up again, of course, and is one of Tam's roommates, and I'm wondering if the First Order is also not conditioning him as well, or they conditioned him just enough to ensure his loyalty, but not enough to make Tam suspicious, maybe? I don't know. And then of course Commander Pyro almost is always using Tam's designation, while Tyranny goes back and forth depending on the moment. It's kind of interesting. It's definitely explore, but it definitely shows that while Tam is working with the First Order, I don't think the First Order quite has the complete loyalty yet. And probably they won't unless they do condition her, but Tyranny feels like they need her to be unconditioned, which, in my opinion, might be their downfall, because we're shown that Tam does have some reservations about joining the First Order. Like, she doesn't want to see Kaz and the Colossus destroyed. We saw that in this episode. She had a she breathed a sigh of relief when the Colossus escapes. So it's clear that she does not want to see them killed. And that could be what gets her to, turn against the First Order in the end. We have to wait to see how this all goes, but it'd be definitely interesting nevertheless. And there's of course some other small elements, but I won't get into that because I want to end this review here. But in summary, I felt that this episode, A Quick Salvage Run, was a much stronger episode than the previous episode, and I enjoyed it much more. Perhaps it was because, to be honest, not so much filler aspects of the episode. Everything seemed much more relevant to the plot of the episode and the overall plot of the series, so I think that is a good thing. But I'll leave you guys with that. So thank you for watching this video. As I said earlier, if you enjoyed it, please leave a like. I would also like to hear from you. What did you think of this episode? Please let me know down in the comments down below. And also, what did you think of my review? Also, if you want to, consider joining my Discord server. The invite link is in the description. And if you so wish, consider supporting my channel over on Patreon. Please consider watching the video or the playlist on screen nowish. And as always, have a good day, a good night, wherever you are. May the Force be with you, always.